Hi guys and welcome to my channel. My name's Teresa and I'm the Carbootcrafter. I'm coming on to do another card. It's my brother-in-law's birthday this week and I really need to do a card for him, but it needs to be something that's really simple. He's not a fussy card sort of person, so I remembered I'd picked up this pack when I was in Llandudno last year or the year before, and it was only £1, so I picked up two. So let's move that one to one side. I've already opened one. So you get that beautiful backing card with all the crowns over it, and then you get these really nice toppers with it as well. So I'm thinking I want to use this one and that one for his birthday. So I'm just going to move those ones out the way. So I hunted around and I found a card blank and envelope. So I'll pop that to one side as well and keep the card blank. Now, the thing that is annoying me is that I wanted to do the card portrait with the backing papers and then those on there sort of like that maybe, but the crowns are this way. So if I cut it, normally I'd cut it in half and half would cover that, but then they're the wrong way to stand as a portrait card. And if I do it as a portrait card that way, I'm going to lose all of this. So I mean, this way I can get two cards. This way I've got one card and all of that. So I think what I might do is do a tent fold card instead. Now the problem with that is that my topper, which I really want to use, is too long. But let's cross that bridge when we get to it. I've got a couple of thoughts, see how I feel when I get to it. Okay, so first things first, I need my glue. I'm just going to spread it all over the card blank. Be very careful around the edges. Like that. Oh, sounds like next door's bringing their bins in. That's what all that clattering's about. So a good amount of glue on there to hold it. Don't have to make sure that you've got the whole card covered, but just a good amount to do that. And then I do like to just get my finger, especially with this sort of card, and just make sure that I've got it all to the edge, as I don't want it to start lifting on the edge. I'm just going to go around it and make sure it's all close to onto the edge as possible. There we go. Right, so I'm just going to grab my towel so I can get all this glue off my hands. There we go. And I'm going to make sure I've got it the right way. The last thing I want to do is to stick it down and then realise I've got it upside down. So I'm just going to match up that corner, lay it down, make sure it's all matched. Now I think my card blank must be slightly out, either that or the paper is. No, that's straight, because I have a little overhang there, but don't worry, I will sort that out in a minute. Get my bone folder and just really push that glue into the card front and back. Oh no, hold on 1 second, what have we got here? Right, okay, I didn't realise it was one of those cards. So let me have a rethink. about that. Too late. I'm going to have to just cut that off. Actually, I'll cut that off and I can reinforce it there. Okay, let's get my scissors. And now I can just do that. Just trim that off. And then I can think about what I'm going to do about that flap bit. So that can go back in there for use with the other bits. There, then. That's the way I want it. Oh, I could have it like that, couldn't I? Wonder if I could just... I think I might have it as a tent fold like that. Yeah, why not? Okay, so sometimes mistakes give you lots of opportunities, don't they? Okay, so let me think about this. So that's the card, so that's the top, so I don't want to touch this piece. It's this piece I want to work on. So let me thinking on my feet here now. Right, I'm in centimetres, so I'm going to take it to there. So that's 10 centimetres. I'm just lining it up with the 10 there. I'm going to cut this bit off. Okay, trim the bit off. Pop that to one side. And I've got a choice now. I can either fold it over, which I think I will do. I'm just going to fold it like that. So I'm going to make a tent card, but it's going to be one of those that use joined. Let's do that like that. And what I want to do is join that to that, so that when you stand it up, you've got that going on. Perhaps I should have left a little bit so that I could go up again. Hold on. Thinking on my feet here, so I'm just going to turn that back. This will all come out in a minute. It will work, I promise you. I hope. Let's do this as straight as we can. There we go, nice straight edge there. And then I'll bring that back down. Oh. Bring that back down and line that up on the bottom there. Like that. So that's going to be where my fold is instead. Doesn't matter because this is the inside of the card, so it won't be seen because I'm going to glue that down. So there we go. I need to take that a little bit over. Okay, now then, let me work on this bit. Well, I've just got that little bit over. What I'm going to do, I think, is bring out my guillotine and very carefully slice a piece off. Just a very thin edge of it. Just to get a straight edge there. And so flip it over because it's obviously it's far too long. Line that up there and just bring that up. There we go. Tiny little slither, which will make the world of difference later on. Okay. So get that fold straight as I can. It's just coming up just a tiny bit here. So I'm just going to do that. There we go, that's better. Now I'm going to use a little bit of double-sided tape. Is this too wide? I'm just wondering. Oh no, just just about works. So take that all across there like that. There we go. Cut it off there very carefully. I'll pop that back. Just going to make sure I've got that edge. I don't want things to be too sticky. There we go. Fold that like that. And take that off. And then very carefully bring this over and stick it onto there. Goodness, the boy races are out by the sounds of things. And now we have tent fold with that bit in the middle to hold it. So I will write on the back. So there's the front of my card. There we go, front of my card. So I need to put this on, but it's too long. So I'm thinking I'm going to cut it to there. Now then, let me see. There we go. There's my little guillotine. Now I want to keep the swirls and get rid of this kind of T bit at the bottom. So I'm just going to be very careful. Line it up as straight as I can. And then bring it down. Yes. Ooh, yes, just about. Oops. Just about caught the bottom of the swirls, but that's okay. I can live with that. Let's pop that there, and that gives us that a border all the way around. And then we've got our best wishes, which I think I'm just going to put like that. I think that's enough. Like I say, he's not into fussies, you know. He only celebrates birthdays, I think, because we do. He's not a kind of, you know, wanting to be centre of attention or, you know, making a fuss kind of guy. So I just wanted a fairly simple birthday card that kind of reflected that. And sometimes when you're making a men's card, it's kind of easier just to go with the simple anyway. I'm just going to turn it round, just because, you know, the men in my life anyway, they don't like fussy. So it's just easier to go with the nice and simple for them. And I think they appreciate that more. That's that. And I'm trying to decide whether I want to raise this one up or whether I want to keep it fairly flat. I think the answer might lie in whether I've got enough dimensionals or not. Let's have a look. I have lots of these tiny little ones, but I'm best will in the world, I don't feel like spending the next hour doing them. Oh, hold on, we've got some. There we go. I will have to have another trip to Poundland and get some more. So I've got those, and I'll use these few up first. So yeah, I want to get this done so that it's ready for his birthday in the week. So I'm just going to pop these on here. I'll probably go a bit too mad with dimensionals. I'm going to try not to, but I usually do go a little bit too mad with dimensionals and put them absolutely everywhere. Just a little bit where that guillotine hasn't quite cut. There we go, that's fine. Sometimes you get like that fuzzy bit, don't you? So I think that's what we've got there. So I'll bring those in a little bit so I don't have to put so many in the... See, this is what I mean. I could gladly, quite happily, carry on with adding dimensionals. Do I want to put one in the middle? Yes, I do. Okay. There we go. I'm just going to take these off now. I wonder if I've got a happy birthday somewhere that I can just glue on the back, and then I can write my birthday message, because obviously I can't write inside the card. I have to remember that I've got some cards up there that I've got 3 panels for next time. Right, very carefully line that up. There we go, all lined up, and there's the card front done. Let's just remove all the rubbish. There we go. So let me have a look, see if I've got a happy birthday to just stick onto the back. Let me see, I've got some in here, which was the biscuits I had for my daughter's birthday. So I think just something like that in the middle, and then I can write around it. Something nice and simple on there. Let me just get rid of those pips. Can be very annoying, those pips. I do have a sanding block just to kind of get rid of those. The scissors haven't quite got rid of them, so a little bit of sanding just to get rid of that. There we go, that's much better. Now I'm just going to put some glue on there. Oops. And then I can write my message on the back. But I would like to put a panel and, you know, all sorts, but I just know that's not the sort of birthday card he likes. So there we go. There's the front, and there's the back, and it stands up like that. I'm quite pleased with that. That's so simple as well to make. Nice and easy, but the perfect card for my brother-in-law. Okay, well, I hope you liked it, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.